That is right, guys. Neovision collaboration with Kingdom Hearts is coming, at least in JP. Now, I'm not saying it's coming out soon in Global either, but out of all the collaborations we've ever seen in Brave Exvius, Kingdom Hearts was the one that was sort of pushed up in date for Global. Is this something that's going to be coming out soon? I have no idea. All I know is we're going to the next era, and I would not be surprised if we got this maybe a little bit ahead of time, considering we are getting Neovisions a little bit ahead of time. So I wouldn't expect this in the next month or two, but maybe a little bit after that. Who knows? But we're going over the characters here. Collaboration with Kingdom Hearts, once again, Union Cross. This time it's called Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. Thank you guys for joining us today as we go over the characters a little bit, the information that we know of right now, as well as the event and the characters that we should be seeing here. So as you can see, the sprites are looking fantastic, and they are really well done. Some of these limit bursts are they really nail them. They really nail them. We have characters like Sora going into final form slash Ultima form. They are based on Kingdom Hearts 3 here. We do have young Xehanort as the event character. So thanks for spending that time here today, and thank you so much for the support via Patreon as well as the YouTube channel membership system. With that being said, though, let's take a look at young Xehanort here. We're going over his TMR and STMR. TMR here is the light armor, 28 attack, 22 defense, 16 spirit, 20% attack with sword, dagger, greatsword, katana. Nothing super insane if you ask me. His STMR is a little bit more interesting though. It's a materia, 40% attack, 30% light and dark resist, but the most important part is it gives you immunity to stop. So that could be useful when we get access to this. The thing that makes young Xehanort not as cool as the other three characters is young Xehanort, even though he's free, he doesn't have a Neovision form. He's only up to a 7-star character. So he's 5-star base, 7-star character, physical damage dealer, dark element based, things of that nature. Nothing super crazy there to talk about there, but Neovision era, non-Neovision character, can't get super excited, but the STMR is pretty powerful there. Now we have Neovision Sora coming in here. First character we'll be talking about, there is 3. There's Neovision Sora, Riku, and Kyrie. Sora here, his TMR is incredibly powerful. It is a sword, 170 attack, 62 magic, and 50% true dual wield attack. So incredibly strong. This is a super TMR tier TMR, except there is one downside. You can probably only use it on Kingdom Hearts characters, if not exclusively Sora himself. So that is, we've seen this before with the old Sora. They're doing the same thing again, but this TMR is so strong. It's like Estrella, for how strong Estrella was for Elena back in the day, where only Elena could use it. It's very similar to that, and this is a very powerful Trust Master award. Now, we also have access to the information for his Super Trust Master award, 80% attack, 75% limit burst damage. So a very basic TMR or Super TMR, very basic materia. It is very powerful though, 75 LB damage and 80% attack, right? This is like the next version of Adventure in Cloud's Trust Master, where it was like 60% attack and 30% LB damage. This one gives way more LB damage though, so it's a lot of attack, it's a lot of LB damage. We also can have a quick sneak peek, possibly look at his kit here. It's gonna be a damage dealing kit for sure. He's gonna be based off of Kingdom Hearts 3. He does have access to skills like the Ragnarok. He's got some cooldown skills. He also have what is it, Ars Arcanum? I think Ars Arcanum might be his limit burst there. Once again, I'm not really sure. I'm trying to translate it a little bit with Google Translate, but we're gonna have a little bit of a good information, a better information in the future with the character there. Remember, he's going to have that base form, and then he's going to go into the Neovision form as well, where he's got Circle of Light as his limit burst there, as well as some other cooldown skills. So he's just going to be a strong character, obviously. All these characters are going to be strong characters, and we'll have to see if they can beat out some of the other free characters, because Neovisions is a really weird thing where like you don't necessarily need the new ones, because they are giving older characters 7-star forms, Neovision forms, characters like Lauren, characters like FF7 Tifa, characters like that. So there's always options to use older characters instead of trying to pull for the new ones. And those characters are plenty powerful. Now, Riku here, he's going to have access to a TMR and STMR as well. His TMR is an accessory, 50 flat attack and 30% limit burst damage. So this is basically just Esther's TMR with more LB damage, less HP, but more LB damage, more flat attack. His materia is 80% attack as well as 100% true dual wield attack. So extremely powerful. We've seen something similar to this with the old CG Onion Knight type character. So very strong Super Trust Master reward there. As far as his kit is concerned, he is also going to be a damage dealing type character in both his non-Brave Shift and Brave Shift form. He is looking to be using some of the most utilized skills in the game. He's going to be dark-ish element, it looks like. He's going to have some attack down, magic down, defense down, things of that nature. He's going to have a little bit of supportive capabilities here, but he's going to be mainly a dark character. I do believe his Brave Shift form has Dark Faraga, although it's probably just going to be called Dark Faraga. I don't think he's actually going to be a mage type. He could be, though, but I'm pretty sure he's just going to be a physical attacker here with some of the uniqueness as well as the flavorful abilities like Dark Faraga and Dark Divide and things of that nature. So, you know, typical characters, they don't look to be super unique so far. The last one, though, that we're going to be taking a look at is Kyrie here. Kyrie's coming in Neovision, also a brand new FFBE character. We haven't seen Kyrie in FFBE yet. Her TMR is some clothing here, 33 attack, 22 defense, 40 spirit, and then 50% attack and 50% spirit. And these are for females only. So it'll be Kyrie's clothes, 50% attack, 50% spirit. And then her materia here, 70% attack, 70% spirit, 70% dark resist, as well as MP per turn and LB per turn. So this is trying to, I'm thinking this is a good sign that she's going to be like maybe a spirit-based damage dealer, at least partially so. So I'm not really quite sure, but she's getting a lot of spirit, and if she doesn't gain damage off of spirit, it's gonna be literally a little weird. It's gonna be literally a little weird though. But she specializes in light braced attacks through her Brave Shift. She does use Keyblades as well, so maybe you can put on Sora's. Who knows what she's going to be doing here? But a lot of her stuff, Spiral Bloom, increases damage of her physical attacks, and then she's going to have her Brave Shift form and light resist down again. All allies, poison, darkness, sleep, blind, paralysis, resistance increase there. So she's going to have a little bit more supportive capabilities, and I'm trying to, as best as I can, get some of this through the translation of the little bit of translation that we can do here. So that's why the information isn't the most effective here, because these characters are not out yet. This is from the live stream that they had on Nico Nico, which is kind of like their version of YouTube/Twitch, things of that nature though. So we'll have to see a little bit more about Kyrie when she comes out. She's getting a lot of spirit from her TMR and her STMR, but it is giving attack too. So maybe they're just kind of making her like a bulky anti-magic damage dealer who also just uses attack at the same time. Although it's really weird, right? The clothing gives 50% attack and spirit. Her super TMR gives 70% attack and spirit. And then obviously Neovision characters also come with vision cards. And each of these characters will give you a unique vision card when you get them to EX +3. +2 will give you the 100% super TMR Moogle, so you get their super TMR. A Sora's card here is going to give flat attack as you level it up, and then it's going to give you attack percent, as well as 20% all stats, as well as some elemental resistance if you can max it out as well. 10% all element resist, 30% attack, 20% all of your other stats. Riku's is giving you attack, 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 and then 50% LB damage for Kingdom Hearts characters only if you get it to level 10. And then Kyrie's here. You've guessed it, attack and spirit, attack and spirit, attack and spirit. Flat attack, spirit, 20% attack and spirit, 30% attack and spirit, as well as some elemental resistance there. JP players, they're getting 10 free pulls every day for 10 days. And there's some sort of banner which is going to give you a guaranteed Kingdom Hearts character. Although they have the old characters on here too, they also have the new Neovision characters. I don't know what the drop rates for this are going to be. I don't even know if we'll see this in global. Who knows? They are giving the older characters, right, like Kingdom Hearts Cloud, Kingdom Hearts Sephiroth, old Riku, old Sora. They are getting ability awakenings, but from what I know at this moment, they are not giving them Neovision forms. So the only Neovision Kingdom Hearts characters will probably be the new ones there. And this is why I kind of predicted that they would do this sort of thing. I'm not saying they're going to do this all the time, where the old time-limited collaboration characters won't get Neovision forms. But it's kind of why I was thinking that Omniprisms and things of that nature as we get into Neovisions. You don't need to have a whole bunch of them. You just need to have a couple. When they first came out, they were very strong, but they're going to sort of depreciate in value over time the farther along we go into the Neovision's sort of era, because you don't need 2 copies of Units, you don't need a prism for new characters, and the older characters you can use the UOCs on to gain access to them. So you can go ahead and do that. So that's going to be this Kingdom Hearts Unit Dark Road Cross Chain Unleashed Unbound, whatever you want to call it. Though this is something that you guys are looking forward to. I'm not saying it's coming out soon. All right, you didn't hear that from me. I would not be surprised if we saw it sooner rather than later, though, in Neovisions for Global. So keep that in mind, guys, as you are out there using your Visior, your Lapizos, all that good stuff. I want to get that out there for you guys. It looks fun. The sprites look fantastic. But thank you guys for spending that time here today. Hopefully you guys are having a good time out there, staying safe, drinking water. Make me some coffee, because apparently I didn't have coffee yet today yet. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.